My name is Maria Carmen Hinayon, and I am Bruin Pride. So when I came to UCLA in 2012, I've already been very involved within the Los Angeles community and actually the state of California in general. I have done some activism within campus through the UCLA Outlaw. Outlaw is the LGBT student group of law students. So they have chapters in almost all law schools in the country. So I was the community outreach officer of Outlaw, which is perfect for me because I'm doing a lot of work in the community, and my job is to connect UCLA Law School from the community, because you know how UCLA is right here in the mountain and LA is big, and there's a disconnect, right? So my job is to bridge. So that's what I did when I was in Outlaw. I was doing a lot of work with the transgender community in Los Angeles, particularly in West Hollywood, where I served as the Transgender Advisory Board. In 2011, I was appointed by then Mayor of West Hollywood to sit at the Transgender Advisory Board, which is the board that advises the City Council of West Hollywood on policies and issues concerning the transgender community. So I also had, through that position, help organize the Transgender Day of Remembrance every year in West Hollywood. We hold probably the biggest Transgender Day of Remembrance celebration in the country, if not in the world. Every year we gather a large number of trans supporters, families, friends, and allies, and we commemorate the trans family members that have fallen victim to hate crimes around the world, and at the same time we celebrate their lives. So aside from the usual reading of names, which tends to be sad, we showcase a lot of trans talents, artists. We bring in speakers of hope, parents of trans kids that have loved and accepted their kids, people in politics that have instituted laws and bills that protect transgender people, and then trans people themselves who have survived certain difficulties in their lives and have now been successful in their chosen path. So we do that every year. I do that through that position. And I also sit at boards of several nonprofit groups in Los Angeles, where through that I contribute for the broader LGBT purpose, a lot of education, a lot of charity work for HIV and AIDS awareness, and also homelessness and drug addiction and drug substance abuse, really big problem with the trans community. I also have been, since 2008, one of the volunteer coordinators for both the Los Angeles Pride and the Long Beach Pride. So every year I work in that volunteer tent. Not many people actually see me. I think Raj see me over here, and some people from the LGBT center see me. But we're one of the people who work behind the curtains there, who make sure that things that go around smoothly. Everybody gets their assignments, and we recruit volunteers. We also manage volunteers. And, I've been doing that for, I don't know, more than 5 years now, I think. So that was fun. And within here in UCLA, in the undergrad through the LGBT Center, I think last year I did a talk there, and I tried to visit there more often than I should. But law school is just really busy. But I try to mentor some young kids that I meet here a lot. Last year I met a young trans woman whom I'm still connected now, and she's asking me a lot of questions and giving her a lot of referrals. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I've been continuing my work in the outside community more than here in UCLA. But you guys there are doing a really good job, so I'm really happy. And I also did a campaign for a Filipino LGBT awareness campaign called Malaya Project, which is also, I think, in a similar light as what you guys are doing. They're showcasing different LGBT role models and telling their stories, but they tell stories through pictures. So I did a project with them, and through that, I guess I'm helping schools because they're exhibiting those pictures, those stories in various campuses around California. Bruin Pride is appreciating diversity. Well, I think UCLA, being in Los Angeles and being in this beautiful place in the world, one of the most diverse, most vibrant community. We have people from different countries, people from different race, ethnicity, culture, language, socioeconomic status. But when we're in this campus, we are all the same. We are all here because we want to learn, and we are all here because we will learn from each other. And we appreciate that, and we appreciate all the differences we have. And we focus more on all the wonderful things that we bring on the table and not focus on all the negative stuff. And then we become better students and we become better learners. And hopefully when we go out there, we spread that spirit to the world.